Hey guys, Snowman here. In one of my probably more ill-advised experiments, going to be testing the night vision on this camera, and I'm going to take you guys on a ride with me to my local convenience store because I want some caffeine. It's after 10 o'clock at night, and there's no telling what kind of person is going to be sitting outside of said convenience store. So we go clicky and switch on the night vision and see what happens. Crap, where are my keys? That would be kind of helpful. There we go. See? Keys. Right there. So anyways, this is usually something I do every night, but yeah, well, decided to take you guys along for the ride. But the night vision really doesn't seem to pick up much on its own. Let's see if I can turn on the super night shot and see what happens. Super night shot. It's better, but it's that damn stop action. Oh well, screw it. That's the best we're going to get. Now, here's where we see if the shortened tripod actually fits in the car seat. Okay, well, so far so good. It seems to fit. Oh yeah. Now here comes the fun part. Will the seatbelt hold in the camera without it falling in my lap while I'm driving? I'm bored, this is what I do. Yes, rumble, rumble. Okay. Camera. Not exactly doing what I want it to. Let's see. Night shot is looking at what now? It's looking at the dashboard. Okay, so. Let's see. We're back on regular night shot here. Not sure what of anything is going to be visible in all of this, but we shall see. always wondered what my driving looks like to my passengers, so this will give me at least a rough idea of what my passengers go through, because according to a lot of people, I seem to have a bit of a lead foot. The problem is if I go romping on the pedal with my video camera in the passenger seat, yeah, I'm going to end up upending the thing and it's going to end up in the back seat. So I can't really drive the way I normally do, which is fairly heavy-footed. I mean, I don't like to spend a lot of time and a lot of gas getting from one place to another. So, yeah. Anyways, what are you seeing? Probably not a whole hell of a lot. Now you're getting a very exaggerated acceleration effect because the camera is kind of rocking back and forth on its tripod as it's belted into the passenger seat. But oh, I thought that was a cop. That was just a Paladin security car. They look so much like a police cruiser, it's hard to tell around here. Anyways, time for caffeine. Now I'm going to leave you running while I go into the store, so anybody interesting wanders by the car, it's going to come on camera. Well, that was uneventful. I didn't see anybody walk by the car, so there's probably nothing worth putting on anything. Whatever. This is why I make videos, because documentation of life, regardless of whether it's interesting or not to people. Oh, wait a minute, it's after 10 o'clock. One of the weirder shows on the radio is possibly on.
This was not a deer. Deer have very short hair.
Then again, maybe not.
A long coat of hair, like a peppermint type hair, was dark. So I couldn't give you a, you know, what the heck its color was, but I would say a brown.
Did you say that it sort of looked at you?
Well, I couldn't say.
Welcome folks to AM Coast to Coast. If you're a freak, weirdo, UFO believer, believer in the paranormal, what have you, this show pretty much covers all your topics. I listen to it for just the odd information. Granted, information taken with a grain of salt, considering the source, but just to see if there's any other weirdness out there that I may not know about that I can look into on the internet and either get a good laugh or scare the crap out of myself. So, let's see. Now, one thing I've never understood about this section of road is it really could use another traffic light, so it's kind of go when you got room. I mean, this time of night, not that big a deal because not that much traffic about, but anyways, no worries. Not sure how much longer the battery's going to last on this camera, but we'll see what happens. The only thing I'm worried about is a cop seeing the camera sitting in the passenger seat and wondering if that's grounds for a ticket for distracted driving. But, not too worried about it.
Tell me this, have you heard similar stories? Anybody else in that part of the country you can talk? I know that Linda has a couple of examples from Georgia in her book, but I just didn't know it in your hometown, whether you talked about it with your neighbors or friends, or whether anybody else had ever seen anything like that.
That's the funny thing about this little Kia that I'm driving around. When you accelerate up to even speed as slow as 30, it sounds like you're trying to go like a bat out of hell, but because of the almost complete lack of sound deadening material, all you're hearing is engine noise, and not the most comfortable car to drive in for a guy my size, but hey, it gets me from A to B, and I'm okay with that. My ancient truck, though, on the other hand, has been down and out for like 3 years now, and I mentioned that in a much earlier video that I posted a couple weeks ago. 94 F-150, I would love to get that truck back on the road because that's the vehicle my parents gave me to get back on my feet when I was jobless and homeless. I was actually living at a friend's house several towns away from where I am now, but that's a topic for another video. We made it home in one piece. Camera's still running, from what I can tell. I'm gonna fuck with the viewfinder here. Oh wow, so 71 minutes of video or battery life. Huh? Right on. An alpha hunter.
That's a great story.
This was an aggressive hunter.
Huh. I think your story has a ring of authenticity and truth to it. I think that Linda might want
yeah, but of course you're going to say that because it keeps the viewers, it keeps the listeners interested. Anyway, let's cut that noise off. Oh, let's see. It gets so bloody hot here in Sacramento that if you don't crack the windows, on your car, your car becomes impossible to deal with. Now, the big black mass you're about to see, if anything, is me putting up the sunshade, because after you crack the windows, you put up the sunshade so your car isn't 120 degrees when you come out to it in the summer. So, yeah, I know. Over-explaining, hitting the camera with things, very unprofessional, but yeah, welcome to Snowman's channel. This is how my videos go. Right then. Wow, I've definitely been watching far too much Top Gear. I'm starting to pick up British sayings. Don't ask. Let's see. Undo the belt buckle. And take you on a nauseating ride back out of the car. So, since there's no headlight switch, turn the Super Night Shot back on. And great. Now I try not to get the camera wet because the sprinklers are on. Oh, I'm not trying to get me wet. I am right-handed and I'm trying to unlock the door with my left hand. Yeah, that's intelligent. Okay, so back into the comfort of the office. Comfort. Right. Lights. Aziz, light. Now we'll go tricky. Turn off the night shot and end this, as my hair decides to go anime on me, end this very strange video. Stop. It's still recording. Okay, why is it still recording? If anything went right in my videos, I'd be a little scared.
Yeah.